Hi, I'm Ron with Amazing Mile Marker Stops, and we're in Fort Frederica, AIM 674 on the Atlantic ICW. And here comes Ken. He's gonna join us on the boat and help us with a little bit of the work and maybe get a trip in here. Hey Ken.
Hey.
Glad you could join us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
All right, so one of the projects we're working on at the moment is fiberglassing the flybridge. We've already done the very first strip now, and we've also done the end here. We've already cut the mat for the rest of the flybridge, and we're getting ready to epoxy it right now, which is sticky and messy, but hopefully this will be it. After this we can just sand her down and get it painted and start having a nice looking flybridge. We're working on it. Several weeks before Ken came to help out on the boat. So we're on our way to Atlanta to take Marie to the hospital for her surgery.
I gave my heart to a stranger. Father, forgive me for it, but I don't want it back. If this pain is what it means to have it, then I'd rather be without it. Gave away my heart to a stranger. If time was bendable, why the years go by so slow, as if it wants to remember.
Alright, so it's 5:45 in the morning, something like that, and we are going into the hospital for Marie's surgery. And hopefully by the end of the day she'll be the bionic woman and good to go.
Father, forgive me for it, but I don't want it back.
Alright, they won't let me go back with her, so I won't see her until it's all done.
Without it, give away my heart to a stranger. Footsteps outside the door, my head against the bathroom floor, trying to distract me from feeling. Now in hindsight, no, never mind. It's too late now to go back in time. Call it lesson learned, 'cause I learned how to lose. I gave my heart to a stranger. Father, forgive me for it.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good, actually, for now anyway.
All right, so we've been just working and working. You can see the fiberglass we've been doing. We've been grinding, we've been sanding, and it's all looking good, but we got tired. So we decided it was time for a little break, and so we've pulled out and we're just leaving the bridge behind us. We're headed towards Fort Frederica. We're going to drop anchor right off Fort Frederica and see what we can see.
I'm used to give all I have. I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right?
So Fort Frederica was founded in 1736 by James Oglethorpe. He was worried about the Spanish down in Florida invading South Carolina. Georgia was no man's land, nobody cared about it. But he decided if he put a fort here, and they also had one in Darien, that he could keep the Spanish from getting up into South Carolina, and it was successful. They actually had a skirmish called Bloody Marsh Battle, and that solidified England's hold on Georgia, and that's the reason Georgia finally went towards England. Florida stayed Spanish until eventually they all became the United States. But because he had a fort here, he needed people to help supply the fort, take care of the fort, take care of the troops, etc. And so he bought this chunk of land behind me here, and he gave away little plots of land, 60 foot by 90 foot, to anybody willing to come. And so about 1,000 people were originally here and founded this town, and because they got all their little lots for free and they built homes on it, and it'd be a brick house right next door to a tent. It didn't matter, just as long as people were here. But the town only lasted about 20 years because eventually there was a peace treaty between England and Spain. They didn't need the fort anymore, and the troops left. Once the troops were gone, there was no reason for a town to be here, and it started to die off. So it was a bustling town for a little while and lasted about 20 years, and it was gone. So we're here today visiting that, and it's pretty cool.
Would you hold me tight in the rain, even as we're having a fight? Say you. I'm used to give up 100 times. It's never been worth it, but now there is so much to say. This time it is different. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed.
In case y'all ever wanted to live in one of the mansions they lived in back in the early 1700s, here's one right here. This was the official storekeeper for the general that ran the fort here. So I mean, he was high ranking, and you can see the foundation. This was the foundation for his house. That's it. So imagine living your life here. Now, it was a 2-story house, but that's as big as they come.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
If you'd like to help us make more of these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free to you, but helps us more than you know. And don't forget to check out the nation's largest free online travel guide for boaters, AmazingMileMarkerStops.com. And remember, don't just cruise.
Visit Amazing Mile Marker Stops.
Atlanta, taking Marie to the hospital for her surgery.
You're so close to me with that camera.
Sacrifices I make for my folks.